Hey guys, just giving an update. It's really hot in New York, but I don't know, it's not that bad. Anyways, I don't know what to do with my hair, but it loves the humidity. It's just like soaking it up. It feels really moist right now, which is really nice because it's been kind of dry the past few weeks. So while it is really hot, at least it's kind of humid and my hair is happy. So I had it in some twists that I put in like 3 days ago, and I just untwisted it and let it out so it can breathe a little bit. And I think I'm just gonna wash it in the morning, and put like a headband on and just go, because I don't feel like doing anything with it right now because it's way too hot to think about hair. But like the past 2 days I've been wearing this scarf over my hair, over the twists, because I didn't really do them to like wear them out. I just put them in. But anyway, this scarf is really pretty. I bought it at H&M for $10. No, I shouldn't spend so much on a headscarf, but I thought it was really nice, and it's so big, so you can use it for a whole lot of other things other than putting it on your head. And also it's really good for like keeping the sun off. Like I didn't really get that hot in this region, and I think it's just because the scarf was kind of keeping the UV rays from off of my hair. So anyways, I wanted to do the typing system on my hair, but not the I think it's the Andre system, the like 3A, 3B, 3C, 4A, 4B, blah blah blah. Not that one. I wanted to do the LOIS typing system, and that one, you know, some people don't know it, but it kind of thinks about your hair in a variety of ways, and I actually think it's more helpful for finding products if you want to be like, oh, you have the same hair type as mine, like what products do you use, because it doesn't only do you know, the curl pattern, but it also does like the thickness of your hair, the thickness of the hair strand, and like the strength of your hair, etc, etc. So I'm gonna read to you guys what, if you go to tightcurl.com, and tight is spelled T-Y-T-E, you can read about the LOIS hair system, how to find your own pattern. But basically LOIS is that's the letters LOIS that describes the type of curl that you have. And so like not the tightness or the looseness of the curl, but actually the type of curl. So if your hair is an L, that means that the hair strands, it bends at right angles. Like your hair isn't curly, it's more of like a cranky kind of look, a crinkly look, and that would be the L pattern. If your hair is an O, that means you have spiral curls. The curls, they look like little O's or little zeros, no matter how small or big they are. If your hair is a I, that means it's perfectly straight. There are no bends, there are no curls, there are no curves, etc. If your hair is an S, then you have wavy hair. You know, your hair falls down that way. So my hair is an O. When I wash my hair, it shrinks up into little spirals, like really tight little spirals. And then like if I went to the Andre system, I'd be like, oh, my hair is a 4A, 4B, and that is dependent on the tightness of the curl and how small they are. So I know my hair is a spiral curl pattern based on the LOIS hair system, and it's 4A, 4B based on the Andre system. And some people have a combination of the different letters. You don't have to be one letter per se. Like some people are, you know, L in the back, O in the front, S in the middle. I think my friend, like her hair in the back is like straight, so it'd be like an I, and then like the middle, it's O is spiral, and like in the front it's wavy, so it's an S. Actually, the hair in the very back of my head is more of a wave than the spiral, so I'm going to say that I have O for most of my hair, like 90% of my hair, and then I have S curls in the back, so like for 10% of my hair. So you can do a combination of the different letters. And next you want to test the size of a strand of hair. And so it says, a strand of frayed thread is about the thickness of a medium-sized strand of human hair. If your strand is larger than this, then your hair is thick. If your strand is smaller than this, then your hair is thin or fine. So what you want to do is to I feel like most people can imagine what a strand of thread looks like. So you just want to take the strand of your hair and you kind of look at it. And I can't even see a strand of my hair. So that means that my hair is thin or fine. And this is compared to a strand of thread. So if you can see one strand of your hair against your hand, then your hair is thick, and that is describing your strand size. So then next we want to find out your texture. So there are 6 different textures in the LOIS hair system. There's there are 5 different textures in the LOIS hair system, and your texture is going to be a combination of how shiny is your hair, and does your hair have sheen. And so shine is based on how your hair reflects light. So if your hair reflects a lot of light, it's really shiny, but if it doesn't really reflect a lot of light, then your hair is dull. So their first texture is thready. Thready hair has a low sheen but a high shine if the hair is held like taut in a braid against the sun, and it has low frizz. It wets very easily, but the water dries out very quickly. So that is not my hair. My hair is it doesn't have that much shine, and I have a lot of frizz. And my hair does wet really easily, but the water dries very slowly. So then the next texture is wiry. Hair has a sparkly sheen with low shine and low frizz. Water beads up or bounces off the hair strands. Hair never seems to get fully wet. That's definitely not my hair. Cottony. Hair has a low sheen, a high shine if the hair is held taut, for example in a braid, and has high frizz. Absorbs water quickly but does not get thoroughly wet very fast. A little bit close to my hair. Spongy. Hair has a high sheen with low shine with a compacted looking frizz. Absorbs water before it gets thoroughly wet. That sounds like my hair. And then the last texture is silky. Hair has a low sheen, very high shine with a lot or low frizz, easily wets in water. So I'm going to say my hair is the spongy type because I have high sheen and low shine. I have a lot of frizz, but it kind of stays on my scalp. It doesn't really, like if I have my hair in twists, the frizz is always against my scalp, my roots. It's not coming down on my hair ends. And then my hair absorbs water very quickly, and it doesn't really feel wet until the whole thing is like full of water, like soaking wet. So I'm going to say my hair is spongy. So based on the LOIS hair system, I have OS curls that are 4A, 4B in the Andre system. My hair is thin or fine, and it's spongy. So I definitely think that this system is a lot more helpful for finding hair products. So you guys should check it out. Just go to tightcurl.com, or you can just Google the LOIS hair typing system. Okay, hope that was helpful. Bye!